There are some disappearances in the world that still remain unsolved, leaving investigators and the public alike baffled as to what could have happened. In this story, we will explore 10 of the most mysterious disappearances that have ever occurred, leaving those involved scratching their heads and searching for answers. The disappearance of Amelia Earhart. On July 2, 1937, pioneering aviator Amelia Earhart and her navigator Fred Noonan disappeared while attempting to fly around the world. Despite an extensive search, no trace of Earhart or Noonan has ever been found. Theories abound as to what may have happened, including crashing into the ocean or being captured by the Japanese. Some believe that Earhart and Noonan crash landed on an uninhabited island in the Pacific, where they perished without ever being found. Others suggest that they were taken prisoner by the Japanese, who were expanding their influence in the Pacific at the time. Despite numerous investigations and searches, the fate of Earhart and Noonan remains a mystery that continues to capture the public's imagination. The vanishing of the Sauter children. In the early hours of December 24, 1945, a fire broke out in the home of George and Jenny Sauter in Fayetteville, West Virginia. While 5 of the couple's children escaped unharmed, the bodies of the other 5 children were never found. Despite numerous investigations and rumors of foul play, the case remains unsolved. George and Jenny Sauter believed that their children may have been abducted and that the fire was set to cover up the crime. Over the years, there have been reports of sightings and tips, but none have led to the discovery of the missing children. The case remains a mystery, and the Sauter family has never given up hope of finding answers. The disappearance of Etan Patz. On May 25, 1979, 6-year-old Etan Patz vanished without a trace while walking to his school bus stop in New York City. Despite a massive search effort and a decades-long investigation, no one has ever been charged with his disappearance. Patz's disappearance sparked a nationwide search effort and raised awareness about child abductions. In 2012, a man named Pedro Hernandez confessed to killing Patz, but his confession was later called into question, and he was never convicted. The case remains unsolved, and Patz's family continues to search for answers. The vanishing of the Beaumont children. On January 26, 1966, the 3 Beaumont children, aged 9, 7, and 4, vanished from a beach in Adelaide, Australia. Despite an extensive investigation, no trace of the children has ever been found. The case remains one of Australia's most enduring mysteries. The disappearance of the Beaumont children captured the attention of the Australian public and has remained one of the country's most famous missing persons cases. Over the years, numerous suspects have been identified, but no one has ever been charged with the crime. Despite the passage of time, the case continues to haunt the families of the missing children and remains unsolved. The disappearance of Tara Calico. On September 20, 1988, 19-year-old Tara Calico went for a bike ride near her home in Belen, New Mexico, and never returned. A Polaroid photo later surfaced, allegedly depicting Calico and another unidentified person bound and gagged. Despite extensive searches and investigations, Calico's whereabouts remain unknown. The discovery of the Polaroid photo raised hopes that Calico might still be alive, but the identity of the other person in the photo and the circumstances surrounding it remain a mystery. Over the years, numerous leads and sightings have been reported, but none have led to the discovery of Calico. The case remains unsolved, and her family continues to search for answers. The vanishing of Madeleine McCann. On May 3, 2007, 3-year-old Madeleine McCann disappeared from her family's holiday apartment in Praia da Luz, Portugal, while her parents dined at a nearby restaurant. Despite a massive search effort and an ongoing investigation, Madeleine has never been found. The disappearance of Madeleine McCann captured the attention of the world and raised questions about the safety of children on holiday. Despite numerous leads and sightings over the years, Madeleine's whereabouts remain unknown. The case remains unsolved, and her family continues to hold out hope that she may one day be found. The disappearance of Brian Schaefer. On April 1, 2006, Ohio State medical student Brian Schaefer went out drinking with friends and was last seen on surveillance footage entering a bar. However, he was never seen leaving the bar, and his whereabouts remain unknown to this day. The disappearance of Brian Schaefer has baffled investigators and the public alike. Despite extensive searches and investigations, no trace of Schaefer has ever been found. The case remains unsolved, and his family continues to search for answers. The vanishing of Brandon Swanson. On May 14, 2008, 19-year-old Brandon Swanson disappeared while driving home from a party in Marshall, Minnesota. Despite an extensive search, no trace of Swanson has ever been found. His abandoned car was discovered the next day, and investigators found footprints leading away from the car, but they did not lead to Swanson. The disappearance of Brandon Swanson has remained a mystery, and his family continues to search for answers. Over the years, various theories have been put forward, including foul play and an accidental death, but none have been proven. The disappearance of Maura Murray. On February 9, 2004, 21-year-old Maura Murray vanished after crashing her car in Haverhill, New Hampshire. Despite an extensive search, no trace of Murray has ever been found. Over the years, numerous theories have been put forward, including that she ran away to start a new life or that she fell victim to foul play. The disappearance of Maura Murray has become one of the most famous missing persons cases in the United States, and her family continues to search for answers. Despite numerous investigations and searches, her whereabouts remain unknown. The vanishing of Stephen Ketcher. On December 13, 2009, 30-year-old Stephen Ketcher disappeared while on a trip to visit his family in St. George, Utah. Ketcher's car was found abandoned in a neighborhood near his family's home, but there was no sign of him. Despite extensive searches by law enforcement and volunteers, Ketcher's whereabouts remain unknown. The disappearance of Stephen Ketcher has remained a mystery, and his family continues to search for answers. Over the years, various theories have been put forward, including that he fell victim to foul play or that he simply wanted to start a new life. However, none of these theories have been proven, and Ketcher's fate remains unknown. Conclusion. These 10 disappearances have captivated the public's imagination and left investigators scratching their heads for years.